All right, everyone, welcome to part 3. I did this fire a little differently. If you notice, the sun is setting, humidity levels have gone up, and there is dew, a very, very light misty dew starting to form on some of the grass. And it's making it harder to burn, which is what I want in this area, because I didn't want anything to happen here, nor down there. And then once I turn the corner, I got wide open range again, and then I have to watch the back corner. So once this thing makes the turn, I can go set the back corner over there. So you want to do this if you're by yourself. You always want to be setting fires that you can handle by yourself. If you have help, then you can go ahead and set the other end. But you just want to pace yourself with these, be patient, and let the fire do its work for you. That's all you got to do. If you get in a rush, that's where mistakes happen. So here, I really don't need any more out here. So I think this is good enough. So that is now out. The road right here should stop this, or at the very least knock it down to where it's not so bad. This whole corner here, this fire is going to be really hot. This is probably the heaviest amount of biomass I had anywhere in this wall. Super, super thick. This is also where I dumped the most fertilizer on the wall. So I've got a lot of ash shooting up there. Flames are about 9 feet tall, 8-9 feet tall. This is still a backing fire to some degree right now. Fire is approaching the road. Should put itself out here. And then once I make the turn, I'm actually going to set another fire right here in the dip to speed up this process so I don't have to wait so long. So once the most dangerous zones are burned out first, I can get more aggressive. And this comes from doing years of fire burning and learning, and especially if you make mistakes. I've had fires get out on me before, and I've had my parents also had fires get out on them in their past too. So I learned from them, I learned from experience, and it makes a huge difference in the amount of confidence you have when it comes to setting something on fire. So this upper end is getting its first taste of nature, really helping this area of the ground out. I'm hoping to reduce the amount of fertilizer in order to get at least the same results I had here. If I can use half the fertilizer or 3/4 of it, I'm in the right direction. So we'll see what happens this growing season, but a lot of material being put back in the soil right here. This is the biggest help I could ever do for this place right now. And it's free. That's the great thing about it. So I don't have to go out and spend tons of money. As long as you do these fires appropriately, you'll be okay. So that's a little bit different technique. Just to mention a few different ways to burn. Like I just did here, one side only. And then once your most dangerous spot is out, you can go ahead of the fire and set new fires. And you're basically walking the fire with you. Therefore, it burns a lot faster than just waiting for this to push through. And then when you get to your other dangerous portion, you just have to make sure that everything else is out before you walk to the other side. So if I walk away, this right here would be considered very dangerous, because the road, if that road wasn't here, what's going to stop it from going out in my field? Nothing. So this right here should dwindle way on down once it passes some of this taller dead stuff, and I can put it out. All right, guys, that is part 3, and I will show the finished product. Have a good day.